Hello. How is everyone? I forgot to put on my hat. Hello, how is everyone today? Yeah. Right. There we go. Hat is on. I did a bit of work off camera on Friday. It was either Friday night or last night. I think it was Friday night because I realized that setting off the lettuce would cause frame rate drops, especially the way that I planned on doing it. So I sold it off stream. I now have literally some money. We have nice $1,000 dollary dues to play with. You download a MacLoop flight plan. Oh dear. I say that. I bought a typewriter. Started keeping a spreadsheet of the various prices, the various crops you're planning on growing. Yeah. That's probably, like, not the worst plan. Found one. I knew that I had this one in mind for a couple of days and it was a backup plan. BMP. I didn't get the one that I was bidding on because the price went very insane very quickly. Which honestly, not surprised by. If I'd got it for the £10 I had bid originally, it would have been a literal steal. So, got a different one. I bought a Smith Corona Empire Deluxe. Seems to be an American model, judging by the spelling of deluxe. And it appears to be working. I'll probably give it a service regardless. It's a nice typewriter. It is. The price was very nice. Like, that was still a steal. It was like 20 quid. £20, but when converted to euros and shipping, and I have new ribbon ordered BMP. But once you convert everything over to euros and add in import costs and shipping, it ended up being about €60 for the typewriter as a whole. Which isn't bad. There's a picture of it in Discord. There's a picture of it in general in Discord. If you are interested. Anyway, this is not typewriter chat. This is Farm Sim. I may do a typewriter stream at some point, but for now it is Farm Sim. This is definitely Sorghum going down. Yes, yes. Probably gonna toilet up. Yeah, I have oil. I'll check what it actually needs, but I do have oil that I could use. Comically, the recommendation for typewriter oil in 2021 is the same as it is for chassis fan oil, which is sewing machine oil. So I actually have some already for dealing with my PC. Because the idea is a light oil because it's going to be very quick movements. Anyway, what we're doing here is seeding some sorghum. And I'm left wondering, what can I buy for 60? Bear with, I've had a thought. No, not you. Is it you? How much do you cost? Well then, if I set this to distributing. So that's storing. Then the sawmill or the carpentry. Yep. Now has 13,000 litres of planks that it can turn into furniture. And you're set to storing, you're set to storing. Perfect. So that could well be... Where do the wood chips come out? Anyway, yeah, that should be a money printer. And where do you sell furniture? That's kind of my next question. I know it's a little bit off, but at the grocery mart for 7 grand per 1,000 litres. Yeah. Yeah, doing that just makes sense. How is actually... This is a good time to check. How's this doing for wood? Only 10,000 litres left, so it'll need a new tree soon. That's comically more worthwhile, by the way, than buying a field. Also, what contracts are available at this minute in time? Cultivating contracts 8... 11 grand for fertilizer contract? That's honestly worth it. I probably should have bought, now that I think about it, a sprayer. That probably would have been a good buy, but hey, it's too late now. I've bought the carpenters. That appears to be Dave makes impulse buy days. Dave makes impulse buys day. So we still have 10 grand left. I could and probably should use that 10 grand to stock up on some stuff. Just so that it's sorted. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. The greenhouses are all sorted, at least. They're all empty. There's nothing in them. Well, they're full of water, empty of lettuce. I sorted that out the other night, so that's that done. The planks are automatically being sent to the carpenters, which is nice. And the carpenters are storing up the furniture so that I can sell it off in one fell swoop. Now, I do have a couple ideas of what I could do, but I need more money for it. Number one is going to be hay. Hay is something I'm going to need. But number two... Hey, cheese. What? How much does... 6,000. And they take sorghum. Apparently direct seeders are broken grass, they just gobble up all the seeds thrown away. Good to know. Good to know. Let's get the flashy lights on the go here. So the aim here has changed. Oh my god. Sorry, thinking. So... are you liking the feel again? That's fine, Axe. You don't have to like it. That's the thing. You can... it's okay to not like things. If you're not being an ass about not liking something, then... I've no issues. So, what I've just thought is I can kind of work backwards here. And this is gonna sound insane, but it'll work. So this sorghum. Sorghum is actually the best crop to bring over to the grain mill to make flour. Flour is good for making cake or bread. Bread sells really well. Here's my thought. That lettuce, that produces a lot of money. The carpenters, that produces a lot of money. I think that by the time this sorghum is grown, we'll be able to buy, at the very least, the grain mill. And have kind of a stretch goal of buying the bakery as well. I think that might be something that's possible. Race update. Ooh, please. Please do tell Alex. Please share. Right, now into the mega field. Or, well, what I'll call the mega field for now. It's quite large. Hamilton. Oh, please tell me he's out of the race. And DNF'd, yes. Alex. I will just look up Twitter. Let's look at Twitter and see what people are angry about. At the moment he's P1. GG. Sorry, just checking that I don't have any messages on eBay. He's not your dumb. Truer words! Merc's boxed. Mick did a ass. Who or what did he hit, Alex? Because, I mean, doing a ass, that could mean many things. And there's the first red flag of the race. Get the feeling there will be many. Oh, Mick Schumacher broke the Also, this is totally how ground works. You know, if you're seeding and the ground looks a certain way, you keep seeding in a straight line, the ground will actively turn to look that way. But only in certain situations, as you can see. You are now angry. Why are you angry, farming boy? Let's get that hired. Let's get a worker hired there. Let's... Your ISP's being a spud again. That sucks. What do I have in you? Lime. Where did I park the Massey? Over here. But as you can see, 20,000 litres in this greenhouse, 20,000 litres in this greenhouse, 20,000 litres in this greenhouse, 20,000 litres in this greenhouse. All 4 greenhouses are at 100%. So just, hello dear. It's just a case of waiting for the free money from the greenhouses. In the meantime, what I think is a good idea is going to the shop, picking up some, well, the lime that I've left down there, and also some fertilizer. Because I want to get the fields fertilized immediately. That makes sense, doesn't it? Also, I'm bringing the Massey because neither the Zetter nor the Porsche will be able to actually handle the weight of the fertilizer and the lime. The Massey itself is going to struggle, I think. So let's get... yeah, 6 bags of fertilizer. Five bags of fertilizer. And luckily, the fertilizer and the lime are nice and color-coded. Right. Lime time first. I think I need to do this one bag at a time, if memory serves. Yeah, one bag at a time for the lime. As the tractor tries to tip. Hamilton's raging. Oh, I wonder why. I'm presuming it's with regards to the pit stop that they thought they'd managed to get away with. Also, I get the feeling that putting lime here specifically is a terrible idea. Mick did exactly what Cheryl did. Ah! So that would probably be a fairly lengthy red flag then in the race. Also, how many laps is the race? because like it's an unusually long track. It's shorter than Spa, but only just. But it's incredibly fast. Flag for the race, red mist for Lewis. Ah, GG. So you were looking on Censored and you found a tractor. Hey, Cheburger. Or Chaboget? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I tried. Let's see if I can pick up 2 fertilizer at the same time. Ah, hell, let's make it... Okay, 4, clearly too much. 2, also too much. We're learning valuable lessons here today, kids. Hey, Josh. Oh, missed. You're totally legitimate and above board stream died? That sucks, Alex. Are you aware of the totally legit and above board website that I use to find totally... it's back. Okay, never mind. Are you aware of the totally legit and above board website that I use to find my totally legit and above board streams? Bert and Twistable? That name rings a bell for some reason, and that's slightly unnerving. Is he by any chance in Nevada? I use Stream East. Okay. I use the same one as SG. Don't think so? Okay. What doesn't SG use? That's true. That's a fair question. I'm hoping, by the way, this balances. Oh, what does he use? Sports Surge is the name of the website. Let me just DM you the thing. Like I had to throw in the without the space because autocorrect changed it slightly. Thank you, Alex, to the everyone paying. Good. Nope, that hasn't worked well. Okay, now I'm taking bets. And Alex, we can do this officially if you want. Will this cause the tractor to pop a wheelie? Because this is... Hmm, 1700 by 2, that's... 3,400 kilos of lime alone, and then 3,400 plus another 850, 4,000 650 kilos of fertilizer at the back. It's about 9 tons, give or take. And the front wheels are up. Yep. She's just about holding on because I don't have a front weight on her. So all the straps down. This should let me do a fair amount. So that's the bakery. The grain mill, I'm guessing, is way up north, which would be inconvenient. I'm also going to do the contract in field 10 for fertilizing, and maybe also field 25. Where's 25? 25 is there, 10 is there. Yeah, 10 and 25, actually, they'd make sense as a pair. And that's easy money, basically. Disconnected. And let's fill up the fertilizer spreader correctly. He said using a pallet fork. And a tractor that doesn't have enough reach to actually reach over the top of the fertilizer spreader. Wonderful. Okay, plan. The Zetter can just be a mule so that I can hit the button to fill the fertilizer spreader. Alex, the quote on the Williams Halo is because Top Gun was Frank Williams' favorite movie. I'm making fun of Williams for that. Like, it's funny, but this doesn't have the right attacher, does it? No. Oh god, I'm not gonna have to do the really dumb thing, but I think I might have to do. Does the Porsche have the correct adapter? Or attacher? Where's the Porsche? Porsche is over here. Do you have the correct attacher? Maybe? Scrap out the gun back to the rubbish space. Yeah, it happens though. Like, bear in mind, Alex, Williams just don't have a budget this year. Hey, Foley. Okay, can the Porsche just hold this for me, please, for a minute? Okay, the Porsche can... Yep, that's fine. I don't expect to actually be able to use the Porsche to pull the spreader. It's literally just there to hold it. Now, why have you gone into gear C4? E4. Are there mods available for S22 yet? Oh yes. In fact, Scrubby, you've seen me using one. Manual attach. That ain't base game. Last time that I haven't used that clock incident happened. That would be so funny if it happened again. Just park it and let it idle. That's what... Isn't that what people do IRL though, Folding? Like, as strange as it sounds, don't people just have tractors in real life? If they are running auger bins like that they just use to power the auger bin? Hello, 21X! Cheers for the follow. Yep. Yeah. So, like... One thing the farm sim does really well, and it's kind of comical, is it makes you come up with these same solutions that are real world solutions for certain things. Like, oh, this tractor is really, really cheap, but it does have enough power to work the auger on this thing. So I'm just going to use it to power the auger on this thing. Oh, that's what people do in real life. So let's get the seeding done. And how much would a bigger seeder be? Because, like, we're currently using this 3-meter seeder. If we were to go up to, say, the Terrasem would probably be too much. Even the Spirit would be nice. That's 48 grand, though. I mean, sorry, I'm just gonna revisit this real quick. 12, but that holds more. Yeah, I mean, I think the Vaderstad might be the option here, because it holds a lot more. It's got 3 extra kph. Speed? I mean... I could go for the HR4040 for an extra meter. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Get the TF1512 then to put on front. How'd you get the rocks out of the field? You need to buy a stone picker. Or lease a stone picker. And basically bring that around the field, power it on, empty it out every so often. You can sell off the... you can sell off the stones at the debris crusher, which will be somewhere on the map. Is it worth doing? Individual loads, no, but the stones do cause extra damage to your equipment, so over the long term, yes. Like, I'm not doing it just because I can't afford a stone picker right now, and I can't really justify it with what I've got. Like, I still don't have a sprayer. I have no way of putting down herbicide without buying or without leasing a sprayer. I do have ways to make money very quickly, but I need, you know, I'm kind of working around those ways at the moment. It is worth doing it though. Can I take a loan out? I already have a loan out. I still need to finish repaying the loan. I've still got 75,000 of that to pay off. There's a reason, Farming Boy, that I'm trying to make maximum profit from what I'm already doing. I'm not trying to expand into much else. Like, the extra field was just because it made sense to merge, what was it, 48 and 49 into one field. And just have a slightly larger field ready to go. Under safety car. If I stop wasting money on lime, then I can pay back the loan. Well, I mean, I'm not going to need lime for quite a while now, Farming Boy, so that's not a factor anymore. If you're joining and wondering why Alex is ranting about Max and Lewis, he's giving me updates to the Formula 1 race that's currently going on from Saudi Arabia. Which, I could have watched, but I wanted to stream instead. If you're wondering why I started so late, oh boy, I had a fun day. Restart now. Nikita Mazepin, go! You broke one of your servers? Rip. Okay, something happened on the restart. Something else happened on the restart. Alex is just reacting to things I can't see now, and it's kind of comical. So the plan for today was basically get the 3 fields massive. Called it. Plan for today was basically get these 3 fields seeded, and that's there's number 2. That's basically done now. So the next jobs I want to get done are fertilizing the fields and a couple of fertilizing contracts, because they are very, very lucrative indeed. Which is why I bought so much fertilizer. I want to start. Do I want to? Yeah, I want to start paying back the loan now, at least a bit, so that if we're a bit short on the bakery money by the time harvest comes around. What is the seeder doing? So this is, I think, a bug. This is sorry, I need to get... Yeah. This texture is stubble tillage. This texture is cultivated. For some reason, if you've stubble tilled a section of field and drive into an area that's cultivated, it brings the stubble tilled texture with it, but it doesn't work the other way around, which is why this field is suddenly stripy. It does give a cool effect, though. So I knew what was going on, I just kind of didn't talk about it, and possibly should have. There's going to be a lovely triangle, 2 triangles here where there's just like no texture that shouldn't be there. The next... I really wish the hired worker could have dealt with the angle, by the way. That's what stopped the hired worker. It got confused by the angles of this field. And just went like, no. No, I'm good. Alex, I thought Hamilton was way behind Max. But full disclosure, this is more than likely going to be a fairly short stream. Just because today has been a bit hectic, and I didn't sleep much last night, and I need to be up early in the morning. It's all just... like... Friday night, slept well. That's basically the end of it for a week. There are not enough hours in the day for me to be able to sleep well. So expect to see me getting progressively more tired as the week goes on again. It's a disaster. Well, I've been saying that, Alex. It's not suited to Formula One. At all. I mean, there are a few 100 million reasons that it got Grade 1 certification, but it shouldn't have. Hell, they were still building the paddock when the teams arrived. But look, if people manage to... If Formula 1 manages to get away with the 3 races they have planned for that track without anybody dying, they'll have been lucky. That track is a death trap. That goes for like all support races too. That track will kill somebody. It's just a question of when, not if. I'm kind of curious how the fertilizer... Love the just random V on the field now. I'm kind of curious how fertilizing this is all going to work, because there's 2 distinctly different textures. Is it going to break the textures more? I would love if it breaks the textures more. I actively want fertilizing to break the textures more. Also, can I just point out that sorghum takes like no seeds? Sorghum is very profitable just because there's no seeding involved. Well, there is seeding involved, but like very few seeds. And seeds all being the same price, yeah. I'm thinking as well the Field 47 is going to be my next purchase. In terms of fields, it won't be for a little while, but that's kind of the natural next step, isn't it? Because that way all the fields then are nice, neat little package. There is... I've just spotted it. Okay, you're a fertilizer, are you not? Yes, you are. Okay, this I can tip in. Like so. And yeah, let's get the 7810 on the fertilizer spreader at this point. 1,700 liters should be enough to do all my fields, but with the extra needs from contracts, let's just pick up a bit more. basically 4,000 liters should do it nicely. And we'll do the contracts first, just because that's free money. So let's accept that. Okay, the game didn't eat that contract. Nice. And field 20. If I'm doing field 25, I might as well do field 24 as well. Because 24 is nowhere near 25. That was a big mistake. Well, in that case, let's go to field 24 first. Oh, that was stupid of me. Sorghum could also be an option to be combined with 2 grass harvests. Trying it now. Ah, Grimoire. That's... like, grass is definitely... it's the most powerful crop in the game, because you only ever need to plant it once. Go field 24, then field 10, then field 25, because field 25 is kind of on the way back from field 10. Field 24 I picked up because I assumed it'd be near 25, not the opposite end of the map. Panam died 30 years ago yesterday? Damn. Did not know that. "30 years since the last Clipper. That kinda sucks." Right. So is that the... that looks to be the grain mill. No, that's the spinnery. Sheep wouldn't be a bad idea to have. I want to try and... if I can, I don't know if I can, I'll say this in advance. But I want to try and have it so by the time modded maps come out that I want to swap to and start doing my more standard style, which will involve the survival difficulty mod, might add, that I already own everything. Nope, accept it. Red Bow scheming. There's a reason they accepted that. Actually, they probably think that Max can save tires in that situation, because Hamilton will need to run away and get past Ocon as quickly as possible. Max just needs to hold back and keep position behind Hamilton, save tires, and maybe get a fastest lap in there. This bit done, and that should be contract complete. 24. Okay, maybe it's not contract complete. Maybe I do need to do a bit more than just 3 passes. But not much more. done. Now it's over to field 10. Which, to be honest, I can get to using this. Yeah, this road. Let's take the possibly slightly longer route. And then from 10 to 25, I can use back roads again. Now, I could use the interstate again. I could use the highway running through the middle of the map again. I kind of don't want to, because in reality you wouldn't drive a tractor on that most likely. Let's also make use of this passing loop, because the AI are going much faster than me. Go. I still want to have a look at Twitter and see how angry people are at the world. Twitter's great. If you want to have a laugh at people being insanely angry at stuff, Twitter's fantastic. Okay. Wait. I meant to take this road. Also, my phone suddenly has all the notifications. Good God. Okay. Leave that. I've watched that. It's expired items. Okay, I need to go through my phone's notifications after the stream, apparently. Oh, cool! There's going to be a collectible here. There has to be a collectible in this bridge. There was a cow. I bet there's another. I bet there's another hiding. Possibly in the rafters underneath. Possibly along the side. Nothing along the side here. Nothing there. Nope, just the one. I would have jammed one in under there as well, to be honest. Is there one on the roof? Just real quick check out the roof. Okay, let's that. Never mind, we're abandoning the idea of checking out the roof. So I can do it from here. There is nothing on the roof. I reckon I can ford this. Oh yeah, totally. I'm going to gamble on the river not being very deep. River's not very deep. Oh. Field 10 would be nice to buy at some point. Field 10 would be very nice to buy at some point. Right. Onwards and onwards. This contract is the big boy. This is 11 grand worth of fertilizing. what I'd like to do as well is, like, and it's gonna suck, I'm gonna have to cross-country race the Marina. That'd be cool. Formula 1 point to point. What I'm gonna have to do at some point is actually sacrifice a field or two. And honestly, if I'm doing that, the fields that are up for sacrifice, field, singular, 46. That's just not big enough. 45 is also kind of on the chopping block. But 46 is going to become my yard. In time, and not as long, not as far away as you might think, because all I really need is, like, you might notice I'm expanding in a logical way, so 47 is probably the next field that I'll get. That's 64 grand, and then, yeah, once I got 47, 50 is the next one, that's 100 grand. But again, those fields aren't as far away from purchase as it might look right now. Because I tend to try and keep money tight and low. I don't like floating. I'm not like most streamers. I don't float silly amounts of money. I keep money super tight just because that way I know what I can buy. And if money's tight, it means that I'm making the most of the money that I have. Has the Evan counter been on? No, it hasn't. I'll do that in a second, saucers. Actually, I'll do it now because I'm feeling a bit so advent calendar would be nice. Chocolate would be nice around now. So let's just pause the game. Go to the screen and get the advent calendar down. So it's what, 3 and 4? No, 4 and 5. So there's 4 up the top. What was yesterday's was a dairy milk. Yesterday's was a dairy milk. Beautiful. And today's is surprisingly close to it. Not even kidding you. 2 dairy milks, just chocolate. That pleases me. 2 delicious chocolates, one of which I'm going to eat now. Think about moving to Firefox because you can self-host a lot of server stuff at your house. Oh, I forgot how nice dairy milks are. Holy crap. Oh, that's made me feel better. Right. So, how much of this contract have we technically done so far? A third. Not as bad as I'd feared. I just wish, and I know I've said this a few times, I wish we had the overlay like from precision farming where you could see what you've already done. That's definitely an oversight that I think Giants made. It would be nice for them to revisit and put in. Restart number 3. Ooh, there's a collectible there. Five more plows to be found. Can't help but wonder if there's another one like up on the roof here somewhere. So just bear with a minute while I go collectible hunting. Object too heavy. Now, I could look at the map and know exactly where they all are, but that would be boring and not very fun. Okay, no more. That's fine. The comedy is, Alex, is that Red Bull knew what they were doing. The comedy is there will come a point where they physically can't have any more red flags because there just won't be enough cars left. They may have to just call the race and say stopped due to driver standards. Kai Farms, cheers for the follow. Right as I put chocolate in my mouth. Perfect timing, my dude. Yeah, that could be Kentucky Farms too, now that I think about it. Alex, could you not? Could you not spam emotes, please? It's chaos. I'm in no way surprised. No, it's the Jelly Company, I mean. Fair enough. It's chaos. Hey, whatever gets Max the title, I don't care, Alex. Like, I just want Lewis to lose to somebody who's going to be around once he retires. So, like, I don't want him to lose just for the sake of losing. I want him to lose for the sake of Formula 1 needs somebody to take over the mantle of, like, the top guy. And it can't be Alonso, it won't be Raikkonen. It can't be any of the existing champions. They're all getting a bit too old. It needs to be somebody who'll be there for, 5-6 years once Hamilton retires. And I think Max is a good bet. Two-thirds of the way done with this contract, and it's down to field 25 to do the final leg of the contracting rollout here. Unless there's more. Yeah, no more fertilizing. Hey, Paul, long time indeed. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Ups and downs as per usual. Doing pretty good. Tired. Not looking forward to this week at all. But hey, what are you gonna do? Just gotta get through it. I'm enjoying FS22 though. Hey, Daz. You're doing good. Good to hear, Paul. How are you doing today, Daz? That. And go. This week is going to be pain for me. Because, like, I'm good. I'm just not looking forward to this week. It's going to be a painful week. Gotta be up and about early tomorrow, and then again at some point later in the week for basically the entire day. And precision farming will be coming back, Grimor. It's just a case of when, and I hope it remains free. No spoilers in the F1 race. Alex, your job of running commentary for me has ended. DM me highlights on Discord, please, because I can't be bothered watching the highlights show. Hey, Paul wants to watch the highlights. You can DM me the running commentary and I'll have Discord open on my phone. You know that I'm not even lying. You know that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Here we go. Right. Complete. 11,000 doll hairs achieved. Let's pay back some of the loan, because it does need to be paid back. Reason being you don't have Sky. That's a fair reason. I don't have Sky either, so I use other methods that are completely legitimate for. Anyway, onwards. Is that grass free? Ah, thank you. Thank you. Wow. I did warn you guys earlier that it might be a bit of a shorter stream. It is going to be a shorter stream because I've got my dinner and I basically want to eat it now because it's delicious. So I'm going to find somebody to send you guys over to. I'll finish the contracts off stream. So I'll do Field 25 after the stream at some point. Possibly at some point tomorrow when I'm trying to relax for a bit. But I do need to find somebody to throw you guys over to. And oh god, this. I also need to clear out my my tabs on Edge because it's getting a bit extreme. Who's live? Sea saucers. Let's send you guys over to someone called Mini Dave. I'm not gonna send you guys over to Mini Dave. Let's send you guys over to James D. He's playing some ETS2. Yeah, let's send you over to James D Gaming. He's a good guy. He's playing some ETS2. I won't be following because I basically have a lot that I need to try and get done. I've got too much to do that yeah. And I want to watch Formula 1. So until next time, stay safe and goodbye.